This is Rebecca from Pega App Blog, and I'm coming back to go ahead and help you and to show you how to use data pages to collect information from the user. I really want to focus on using a simple data page to collect data, but using the App Studio. So as you know, when you're coding, there's many different ways to do things. You can do this in Dev Studio, but you can also do this in App Studio, which is what I'm going to share with you now. So I've logged back into my Flower Shop application. I'm going to my case type orders. So what I want to do is I want the user to give me their information, right? And then the sender's information, the receiver's information, and the delivery address is what I'm looking for. So first things first, I want to be able to group the delivery address as a group all by itself, right? So, oh, you know what? I have delivery address over here, so I will wait on delivery address. No, I think I'm just gonna schedule delivery. I'll have like a date option there instead. Keep in mind that even though I'm changing the step, the name of the step in the front, like this is the UI that we see, I'm not actually changing the name in the background. So let's configure the collect customer information view. So I want to go ahead and ask the user for all the information here. So I'm going to call this collect order details. And because I want all of this information to stay together, I'm going to use a field group. I had already tried doing this before showing this video, so let me call it something else. And I made a mistake, so it's okay. Let's just call this order details. We're going to open. Now, since we don't have a view that the user can see yet, we have to create one, right? I'm just going to call it the same thing, order details. Okay, so the field group is called order details. The view is also called the order details. So I'm going to create. I have to open. Okay, so here's where you should already know what you want. You don't want to just start typing stuff because then you have to move everything around. Like, what do you want? Well, first I want my user to give me his information, the buyer, right? So I'm going to call buyer sender. Sender name. It can be left anonymous, so it's optional. Sender email. Again, that's optional, so long as it's paid, right? Sender phone. This I'm going to change actually to integer. I don't know if I can still change this one here. Yep, email. And then, well, that's all I want from the sender, right? Now we want to have a receiver. Okay, receiver, misspelled, there we go. Receiver name. So this is what I wanted to do here. Because delivery address has to stay the same, it's grouped together, I want to create an embedded data page in this data page. So I'm already creating a data page, but I'm basically going to create another data page within this data page to hold just a delivery address. So I'm going to write this as receiver. No, I'm going to call this delivery address. And this is also going to be a field group, right? Because if you want a data page, it has to be a field group. Apparently I had used that before, so let's do receiver address. I'm going to open this, create a new view, so receiver address. Create, and this is going to send us somewhere else, and basically you're going to that new data page that you're creating, and we'll just come right back when we're done. Okay, so I want a receiver address 1. Okay, receiver address 2. And then I want to ask if receive receiver business delivery info. That's way too long. Business delivery info. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll leave it a single line, and then I'll put in some like basic text in there, or placeholder text to give information. Basically what we're asking is this going to be delivered to a business? If so, can we get the name, because it's easier to deliver when you know the name. In case of an emergency, and this will be optional, receiver phone. We don't need the email. We'd call if we can't find them. So we finish submit. So you see how we're in order details, receiver address. These are my different data pages and containers. Let's go back to configure view because I wasn't done. Okay, so we have sender name, sender email, sender phone, receiver name, receiver address, and we are missing one more thing, message. Ooh, you want a lovey-dovey message here, right? So we want to give someone enough room to write what they want. So it'll be a paragraph. We submit. Ooh, save. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Okay, so here we go. We are back at the user interface. New orders done, and we want to take a look at the new fields that we've created for collecting order details. And here we go. So we've got order details. Here's the sender's information, the receiver name, receiver address, and the message. Oh, that's really easy. Yeah, I know. So I will be continuing in my next video, creating a key data page to be able to display information. So this data page collects information for us, but we can also, as you know, use Pega as a database and use data pages to display records and information for the user. So let's just finish running through this case. Advance the case. Advance. Pending fulfillment. If you remember, we changed the status in the last video. Advance the case. Advance case. Woohoo! Resolved. Okay, so that was a really easy way. You can use App Studio to be able to create data pages. You can create embedded data pages to collect data that you want grouped together. And as we saw, it was super easy. We create a view, we display it for the user, we collect the data, easy peasy. So join me in my next video where I use key data pages to display records. Thanks for watching. Oh, please like and share, comment, maybe share it on LinkedIn. That'd be really helpful. Thank you.